On today's lesson, I'm going to share a simple number system you can use to hit cleaner, crisper volleys more consistently, no matter what type of ball is hitting your direction. So let's get started. So one thing I know you've heard in one of your lessons is your coach has told you stop swinging on the volleys, and a huge swing on a volley can absolutely be a problem. And today I'm going to give you a number system to help with choosing the correct swing based on the ball that's coming at you. So we're going to use a scale from 1 to 5. 5 would be the biggest swing, 1 would be the shortest, and we're going to do it on the take back and follow through of the volley. So a 5 take back might be all the way back here, and a 5 follow through might be all the way there, and a 1 take back literally might just be setting your racket, and a 1 follow through might only be moving your racket a couple inches forward. Now, like I said, each situation at the net is a little bit different, so you can't just blanket statement say, I want to have a 2 take back and a 1 follow through, because we don't know the ball that's coming at us. So one thing I hear a ton when people are playing doubles is their partner's second serve is super weak and the opponents are attacking that return. So if I know someone's going to blast a return at me, I probably just want to go with a 1-1. I want no take back, no follow through, because the ball's going to be coming like a missile and I'm just trying to survive. Now, if my partner has a great serve and the return is floating, it doesn't make a lot of sense on a floating slice to do a 1-1 and tap that back. I might want to do a 3-2 and go for a little bit more. So the situation dictates what numbers you use. Now, the only reason I made it to US Open when I was 17 and 18 years old is because I had a great serve and I had awesome volleys. And one of the best things that my coach taught me when I was younger is he wanted me to have a 1 follow through on a majority of volleys. So we called that hitting and freezing. So for me to stick my volleys, I usually use a 2 or a 3-1 on a normal volley that's coming at me. So I have about a 2 or a 3 take back and I hit and freeze right here. So not only are my strings going to be facing the target, which increases my accuracy, but when I hit and freeze, I also have a little bit of relaxing and squeezing with my hand. So I'm relaxed, squeeze, relax, squeeze. And when you learn to time that correctly, the ball jumps off your racket. So even if I want to stick a volley, I could relax, squeeze. If I want to get a ton of spin on my drop volley, relax, squeeze. But it's still that 2 or 3-1 and freezing on contact with a 1 follow through. So now I'm going to show you a few demos of me hitting volleyers from about 10 minutes ago. But before I do, if you're finding this video helpful already, the greatest thing you can give a YouTube coach is a like and a subscribe. So I'd really appreciate you doing that. But check out these volleys. You can see some of my 1-1s, my 3-1s, and that relax and squeezing.
All right, here we go.
Good. Nice. Good. Faster. 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 Good. 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 That's good. So like I said, there's no one size fits all. I can't tell you to always take a 3 take back and a 1 follow through. It totally depends on the situation you're in. When someone's ripping a ball at you, it might be closer to a 1-1. When they're floating a ball, it might be closer to a 4-2. But this number system is great at building awareness for what you're doing and also understanding the situation you're in. So use this number system, build your awareness, and watch your volleys get better in no time.